Hello everyone, I am D-Mind, the mind of one and all, and welcome back to another episode of ENIGMA. And in the last episode, well, we've been given another choice. We can head to Colette's house or board Greta's cabin. I mean, there's no particular reason to go to Greta's cabin, and Colette might have trouble with that guy again, so I think it's best to head to his house. Did we save in the choice? Yes, we did save at the choice. Alright, head to Colette's house. It's my pleasure. I said all that, but it's probably not a good idea to barge into a maiden's house like that. You have nothing to worry about. I already have a brother living with me. And does your brother agree with the idea? Eh? I haven't asked him yet. But he was the one who carried Chester all the way from the beach. You might be okay with it, but I doubt he'll like the idea, especially now that this guy is awake and about. But it must be nice to have a brother. I was an only child. He can be a bit stubborn sometimes, but he's a good kid at heart. Not very good with people though. I see. Laurel's gonna be fine. There's nothing to worry about. He never say no if I should. He never say no if I should it's really something I wish for. Ah, okay. I think that'd be going a little too far. No. Thank you, Colette. Chester. Sorry, Greta. Can I get that cabin after all? It's like, you know, your choices don't have meaning. That's why I'm like, oh no, there's so many choices. How many endings is this game even gonna have? Unless they come back. That means it's a diverging path, but then it'll just come back to the same ending. But then no, it's like, no, you're not even gonna to. You wanna go to that cave? Nope, you can't have that cave yet. You wanna go stay at her house? No, you have to go to her cabin. Like, what? Well, maybe it does have an impact on like dialogue and then events. Like, maybe if I, since choosing to go to her place, maybe later at night we sneak by to her place to check up on her. Who knows? Aye. Thoughts? Anyway, I guess I better show you the way. Thank you very much. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to tell me. Our houses aren't that far apart, so I'll come by to see how you're doing. Thank you. Well, I guess I'll be going now. I need to prepare dinner and all. Is there even roots in this game? Like, do we get a romance option? If so, this is like the one they're trusting you with, like, straight up. This is the goal. But I don't know. See you around, Greta. Yeah. There's nothing to see, was there? Not necessarily. Nature is a sight by itself. A sight you can see in any place in the world. Not really. You have to go far out of town to see something like this. Eh? Watch out with that look. Are you playing with me? Have you never left this island before? Greta? Thoughts? The sun's about to set. We should be on our way. Even more thoughts. I think she haven't left the island. Well, she is, so she's quite young. Yeah, unless she's like anime, like I'm actually 50 but I look 20. Home sweet home. Ooh. Don't expect too much. As long as it's got a roof and 4 walls. In that case, you should be fine. Does it have a lock? You can lock it from the inside. A peaceful village you've got here, huh? The fact that you mentioned there's a lock, like, is there a lock? Yeah, you can lock it, and then in the future we're gonna have to lock it. A peaceful village you've got here, huh? Or maybe you don't have to lock it, but it plays a part in the plot. Or maybe it doesn't, that's how they trick you. Whoa. I'm overanalyzing things, aren't I? It's just that nobody cares. There's nothing worth stealing in there anyway. This island has survived on bartering till now, as such money has little meaning here. Has little meaning? What about trading with the mainland? Thoughts? Anyway, come in. There's something strange with them and the mainland, like, we don't take kindly to mainlanders here. Well then, pardon my intrusion. Is that a white leaf or a white feather? No, it's a leaf, definitely. Why do I even think it was a feather? Because it's white. Yeah. A white leaf? Chester? Ah. Coming right in. Well, this certainly smells like herbs. You can tell. I'm not an expert, but I know a little. Not enough to tell the type from the smell alone, though. What was your occupation on the mainland? What was your occupation on the mainland exactly? I was a soldier. Well, I didn't expect that. You don't look the type at all. My mother was a soldier, I just followed in her footsteps. What about your father? A carpenter. Nobody would ever be able to tell we're related, though. You took after your mother. Yeah, that's right. If I grow my hair long, I'm supposed to be a complete mirror image. Oh my god. I'm just imagining. This is a good room. I'm glad you like it. Even more dots. Thank you very much. You do a lot for a complete stranger. Don't come at me like that. I don't know how to react. Well, I've got to express my gratitude somehow. It's a good trait. Don't misunderstand me, it's just I'm not very used to it. I'll make us some tea. There's something else I'd like to tell you. So for this playthrough, I think I'm gonna stick to my guns unless we get like a super bad ending like... What's happening here? Oh, we're just sitting down having tea? Alright, cool. Yeah. So like, I don't wanna like save scum unless it's like really bad, like my choice lead to an ending. Of course in that case I have to reload because game over, but if let's say suddenly I got one of the characters killed and I'm like, no, then perhaps I might reload, but I want to stick to my guns when I pick a choice like, oh, go left to the cave, okay, oh no, you're not gonna go to the cave, haha, and I'm like, okay. Alright. You're the first person to wash ashore here since Colette's mother. Her ship met a storm too, apparently. I don't know the details, but I hear she went overboard. And then Colette's father saved her, after which she remained on the island. Were you the only person on your boat? Yeah, my father made us a boat of our own. I hope it didn't get wrecked. You were the only one to wash ashore here. Yeah, I thought the line was repeating because she said the same thing, but no. You're the only one to wash ashore here. Perhaps he's still floating somewhere on the sea. That'd be nice. Are you on good terms with your father? Yeah, I haven't even fought with him once. My mother passed away when I was still a child, you see. Father would read me picture books when I couldn't speak. The small books would look really silly in his huge hands. That will always cheer me up. Good times. But you've left him behind. I don't know whether it's a happy thing not to see your child die with your own eyes, but my father passed away too. Eh? Father remained stable to the very end and passed away before I caught it. He had a relatively peaceful end, I say. Ah. Sorry. It's nothing. The it you're talking about, is your illness, correct? Yeah. What do you mean stable? Father had the same illness. It destroyed all bodily tissues without discriminating, you see. Depending on the person, the mind can be the first to go. But I see, you don't have it here after all. I thought that was the case from your reaction. Incredible. I didn't know there was still a place safe from it. Is it a spreadable disease? What do you mean? This illness has spread not only through listener, but through the entire world. When I mean spreadable, I mean like, can you cough in it and the other person can catch it? Or through blood? Like, how does it spread? And if so, you're probably a threat to this island. If the island doesn't have the illness, you'll be like, we need to kill him. An inexplicable and incurable terminal illness. Some people said it was the fault of my asthma. Others said it was a curse from an exterminated tribe. Some professor wrote a paper saying that it was caused by a power equally magical and chemical in nature. Religious folks say it's a punishment for mankind's sins. All of them just make things go out as they go. No one really knows what causes it or how to treat it, and it's all going downhill by the minute. Before long, people started to call this illness ENIGMA. ENIGMA. Greta, how come in Carol? You're curious why we don't get news from the mainland? It might be a secluded island, but knowing nothing at all of an illness that threatens the entire world is strange, is that it? Yes. Alright, it should be pretty easy to hear at this hour. Let's continue this conversation in another place. Follow me. Thoughts? So what's up with the island? You've got a beautiful sky here. That's not what I wanted to show you though. Take a look over there. That's a rift in the barrier. Barrier? Carolel is surrounded by a protective barrier that has been here since hundreds of years ago. Mainland, the people outside have long forgotten about us. I doubt we're on any map. But the shape of the barrier is unstable, and this rift over there sometimes reaches the sea. And as if having planned it beforehand, some people always come through it. Through the rift. Aye. Is that magic exists in this world? I mean, how can you explain that barrier scientifically? And? What is this barrier protecting you from? Or is it keeping something inside instead? You've got quite a tongue for that carefree face. If it's something you can't answer, it's fine, I'm just curious, that's all. I just wanted to explain how come we don't know much about the outside world. People sometimes come from outside, but there's only so much we can learn from them. Aye. Do you know a thing about that illness of yours? I see. What's that? A white forest. That's not just the moonlight, is it? Yeah, it's not. Like, she always gives me that look of like dissatisfaction or disapproval, like, ew. Yeah, it's not. It looks like the trees are wider the closer they are to the center. It's the opposite. Opposite? Wait, do you mean? The white forest is turning green, little by little. It took a while for it to get to this point. Well, that sure sounds strange. Indeed it does. It's strange and it doesn't make sense. Why would a forest need to change color? So you don't know the reason either? Yeah, I don't. Maybe there isn't one. Maybe it's just that kind of forest. You know, you're one carefree man, aren't you? You say you're curious, but you never pursue a point too far. Well, I don't have long. There's not much I could do one way or another. Seriously, you sound like you could barely care, even about your own death. I read as you said I've made my peace with it already. Aren't you frustrated? You've caught some inexplicable, incurable disease out of nowhere. Didn't that make you ponder about the meaning of your life and whatnot? You're a good person, Greta. There's nothing I've got to gain from answers. There's no one truth anyway, and it's only natural for the world and the people to be inexplicable. Life, death, the meaning of life, they're like the riddles of a child, random and all over the place. I'll leave looking for things impossible to find to adventurers. So you've given up? Not really. I was always like this. Sorry. What in the blazes are you apologizing for? Well, I know. That forest, you see? Yeah. It eats people, what? At least that's what I believe. What do you mean what you believe? By eat, do you mean they just go in and never come out? Or does the tree literally just devour human people? Flesh. A man-eating forest? That sounds a bit... No, it's positively terrifying. its name's nowhere near as nice as that. We call this forest Enigma. Interesting. Anime opening. Alright, I have not been used to an anime opening in a visual novel for quite a while, because most of my visual novels lately doesn't have that. I think I remember one visual novel I played where I thought there was gonna be anime opening and then it just ends and I'm like, oh, it just ends. Oh yeah, it was an octave higher. So this one said anime opening and then it was a proper anime opening with character, song and everything. Also I saw a gun. Well, we're gonna get a gun somehow, guys. Oh, is that us holding the gun? I don't think... Was it us? Huh. Oh well, thoughts. Enigma. And also that guy slash girl had trees growing out of him slash her. Maybe he doesn't have a gender after all, that's why they did it like that. And then... it's interesting, but I won't speculate any further. I'm hungry. Aren't we all? Ah, Chester, good morning. Huh? Good morning. Are you on a morning walk? Haha, not really. I came to call you. Me? Yes, I thought we could have breakfast together. Are you sure you've really done so much for me? Please stop weighing over everything like that. I'm doing this because I like it. Thanks. Well, now considering that her mother was saved from her father and basically her mother got shipwrecked and then father saved them and then they got married and have them, so you know, this is kind of like it's happening again to her. Oh, you have a big stomach. I've made enough for seconds. I see you have feast for breakfast around these parts. You need all the nutrients you can get, Chester. Haha, I guess I can't leave anything now, can I? Ah, but don't force yourself. How's the taste? It's delicious. It has been a while since I had such a nice breakfast. You're good. Eh? Oh. This soup in particular has a gentle taste. I'm glad you like it. By the way, what happened to your brother? Laurel's gone fishing. I thought I could make fish for lunch. Fish is always best fresh. I don't think I've ever had the extravagance of eating freshly caught fish. Extravagance? Yeah, for me at least. Huh. You were with Greta until quite late in the night yesterday, weren't you? Oh no, she's caught on. Ah yeah, we've got lots to talk about. Talk about? About this island, for example. Greta knows a lot. If you want to learn about this island, she's the person to go to. I'll be sure to ask you more later. Yes. Chester, how about a second bowl of soup? I'm quite full already. Thank you for the breakfast. You're welcome. Thank you for eating so tastily. Chester? I just thought it was very cute how you said that. Eh? It's something my mother always used to say. I just ran off my mouth without thinking. I wish my mother was like that. What did your mother say? First plate in the hole, second plate in the hole, third plate in the hole, you have permission to stand. What? Eh? She made me explain myself if I left even a single crumb on the plate. It sounds like she was pretty strict. Not really. Oh yeah, she's a soldier, so she'd be like, first plate in the hole, second plate in the hole, don't leave a single crumb behind. Not really. She would always commend me for eating a lot in the end. My. Brings back memories. I'll take care of the dishes. Do you have anything else that needs washing? Not really. But you're a guest here, Chester. You should just relax and take your time. It doesn't feel right to keep indulging myself in everything like this. Let me do something to return the favor. But is there nothing I can do? I'm pretty good at cleaning. Can you cook? Enough not to starve living by myself. I guess I'm completely useless. And not at all. Then can I ask you for something? Sure, I'll do anything. Anything? Can you take care of the laundry? If you could wash it in the nearby river. Really? All of everything from sweeping to washing the dishes, you want us to handle your undergarments and laundry. Roger. Thank you very much, I'll bring it to you then. I can pick it up myself. I'd rather wash my own clothes myself, exactly. My apologies, I shall be waiting. Okay. It's nice to have a lively go around. So where's that river now? I thought it would be closer. Perhaps it wasn't such a good idea to run off without asking for proper directions. I should go back and ask one more time. Huh? Uh-huh. Oh, it's another guy. I've never seen you around. I've never seen you before. Could it be you came from outside? And you are? The name's Genius. Oh wow, Genius. I hail from the kingdom of Lutelit. Come on, game. Watch out with these names. At least pick something more, you know, pronounceable. Lutelit. Okay, I'll pronounce it like that. Ever heard of it? The country of merchants. Yeah, which means... Right, my ship got stranded here when I came to. I was lying on the beach. I'm Chester. I come from Lisnia. Like, Lisnia is alright, it's just Lisnia. Lisnia? That's the last country I've been to before getting stuck here. A good place, full of rich people and all. I mean, quite killing there. Not like money has any meaning in here. Heh. When did you come here? Just yesterday. Oh? Then can you tell me what's going on outside right now? What's going on? Yeah, it's been a while since I came here. I want to know about the outside world. What's going on in Lisnia? The natives here just call the entire world outside this island mainland, but they don't even know where their own Carlo is, or if it's really under Lisnia dominion or not. There's not a single map in this place. Map? Well, the island is cared little for the outside world, so it's nearly impossible to get any information here. You'd think they'd be at least a little curious about what's going on in the world. Though, well, I imagine Lisnia is the closest continent to this place. I was traveling from there and when I got stranded myself after all. I wonder if you can leave the island cause the barrier and all. Anyway, Lisnia is a militaristic state that strives for world peace, last I heard. So how many others did you swallow by now? I don't know how updated you are, so I'm not sure if I can answer. Ahaha, right. Sorry if I ran my mouth off without thinking. It's something that's been weighing on my mind. Can't shake the old merchant's instincts, you know? How long have you been here, Mr. Genius? Just call me genius. You sound like narcissistic if that wasn't your name, but just call me genius. I don't think we're that far apart in age. Let's talk like the buddies we should be, sharing the same fate and all. I think it's been about 5 to 10 years since I washed ashore here. About? That's a pretty vague estimation for something like this. This is the dullest place on Earth, you see. There's nothing to do, so you space out and the time flies. Eventually you forget to count. I'm still in my 20s, I heard. Ah, damn, it's refreshing. It's been a while since I actually had a fun conversation. What about the islanders? Oh no, that's me. What about the islanders? Ah, they're no good. As boring and dull as the place they live in. I don't know how to put it, but they lack something. Every single one of them. Huh. Well, not necessarily the kids, I guess, but how much fun can you have talking with little ones all the time? Thoughts? Chester, let's talk again when you got time. Seems like you're on an errand or something right now. Alright, I was asked to help with the laundry. Do you know the way to the river? Oh, just follow this road straight and you'll be there. I think you should hear the waterfall when you're closer. You can do your laundry right over there, but if you need drinking water, I recommend going a bit further upstream. Thank you. Where do you live, Jen? Over there. Over where exactly? Well, we'll meet again before long. There are only a few houses around here anyway. Alright, I'm currently borrowing a cabin from a girl named Greta. Ah, herbalist. She's a bit of an oddball in her own right. Anyway, see you around later. Be careful not to fall in the river, alright? Alright? Yeah, I didn't say alright, yeah, alright? I'll be sure to watch out. Haha. I see. Colette's mother also came from outside. I wonder if there are more people like that here. Also, I don't know if you can hear the construction noise outside right now. Like, I'm actually recording. If you may or may not have heard, I actually moved to a new place, and now I'm recording from that new place. And my old place had a construction site like right next door, so you can hear sometimes the saw and all that. But this time, I was hoping there would be no construction, but apparently there's a construction site like a couple blocks down. It's not as loud, but you can hear some hammering and stuff. So yeah, but I think it should be able to. The noise should be able to be removed by noise removal from Audacity, so you should not be able to hear it after I'm done editing the audio. So hopefully that's the case. Laundry and an actual river, well that sure is a new experience for me. Are these sheets? And perhaps your brother's clothes? Ugh. Well, that was way colder than expected. The life here is nothing like what we had in town. The water is so clear I can see right to the bottom. This island seems a lot bigger than I thought too. I wonder about that forest behind the waterfall. It eats people, huh? I suppose the name's not the only similarity. That thing is eating me from the inside too. Greta's voice carried an oddly high-strung tone back there. Was there something she was hiding or... Why would you pick it up? Why? And then she's gonna hear you. I'm calling it right now. Why do you pick it? Why do you... This is so stupid. Like, why would you just pick it up for no reason? Was it floating away, then you pick it up, then... Okay, then you're excused if it was floating away, but... If it's just sitting there, why do you pick it up? And then she's gonna see you and be like, perfect! And then you'll be like, no, I'm not. Which you kinda are, either that or you're just super dense, which... it hurts. But we'll end it here because it hurts so bad. So, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter at DMindGaming if you have enjoyed. And I hope to see you again in the next episode.